Visualization can literally change how your body responds to stress and can support your body's healing and recovery. Athletes, CEOs, and even therapists use visualizations to help change their or people's brains and transform their physiological state. So in this video, I want to talk about the power of visualization, a simple but transformative tool that can help shift your physiological state and, as I say, rewire your responses from stress to relaxation, calm, confidence, and support your body. So I'm going to share why you can do visualization, how you do it. I'm going to share 10 ways of visualizing that you can experiment with. So my name is Simon Pimenta. If you don't know me, I had ME/CFS fibromyalgia for 8-9 years, and I went from not being able to walk for 1 minute to being able to live my life again, work again. I create lots of content and resources to help you move towards your health goals. So visualization is all about engaging your mind to create vivid imagery, sensations, and emotions. And the incredible part is it doesn't stay just in your mind. What you imagine can actually influence your physical and emotional well-being. Research has shown that consistent practice of visualization can reduce your stress hormones and can boost the hormones that promote positive feelings and feelings of well-being. Can even boost your immune function. These biological shifts can enhance your overall well-being and can strengthen your resilience to future stress. Some people say, I can't do it. Actually, you're doing it all the time. When you remember past experiences, good or bad, when you're dwelling on those negative experiences, making negative predictions, you're using visualization. So it's important to learn how to visualize in ways that are helpful to us. You don't have to be able to literally see the thing that you're visualizing in a specific way. For example, if I ask you to imagine a pop star or movie star that you know what they look like, you can conjure up the image of that person without necessarily seeing them as you would do in a photo. So if I imagine George Clooney or Julia Roberts right now, I can see them in my mind's eye without creating a vivid visual mental picture. So why does visualization work? Well, let's start with the science. Studies show that visualization activates the same neural pathways as real experiences. Your mind can, but your brain can't necessarily tell the difference between something that's imagined and something that is real. The brain can rewire itself based on new experiences, both real and imagined. This is called neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to change with use. So when you visualize positive scenarios, 3 key things are happening. 1, you're shifting your focus away from the stresses and towards imagery that can have a calming effect. Number 2, this helps create a safe space, your mental oasis or sanctuary, if you like. And number 3, you're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, which reduces stress hormones like cortisol. And this is why athletes use visualization to prepare for high pressure events and why therapists integrate it into stress reduction techniques, because it's powerful. So I want to share 10 practices that you can play with. Okay, always use your judgment. Notice what's working for you. You can use your mind to change things around. That's the point, okay? Your imagination can be used to your advantage. And I'll give you an example of that in a moment. So feel free to close your eyes if it's safe for you to do so as I go through these experiences. So the first strategy is your kind of core strategy, which is remembering a time when you had moments of feeling completely at ease, joyful, confident, calm, relaxed, full of love, whatever it is you would like to experience in this moment. you can tap into those memories. So you can recall one of these moments in vivid detail. You can recreate the scene in your mind as if you're there, seeing what you see in that experience, hearing the sounds that you hear, and feeling the feelings. Okay, so let's say I want to feel calm and relaxed. I might remember a time where I'm lying on the beach on a sun lounger. I was on holiday with a friend recently, and I might imagine one of those scenarios, being surrounded by palm trees, seeing the water, seeing the blue sky, hearing the sounds of the waves, feeling the warmth of the sun on my skin. I did this exercise with a few people, a group of people actually. I was working in Norway, and one person fell asleep, and this was someone who had insomnia, so she found the experience very interesting and powerful, and she used what she learned actually to overcome her anxiety and limiting beliefs and behaviors, and she quit her job and went traveling. So you really just allow yourself to get into that experience, focusing on the sensations in your body, the warmth, the calmness, etc. So that's strategy one. And that's, as I say, a core strategy, which you're going to use in some of these other strategies that I share. So the second strategy is what we call mental rehearsal or future pacing. Remember, you do this already, but sometimes maybe you're thinking about an appointment and you're imagining worst case scenarios. Okay. So an example of what I would do when I had ME/CFS is, first of all, I started remembering a time when I was playing tennis. And then I started doing mental rehearsal or future pacing. Future pacing is where you go into the future and you imagine that scenario working out well. So, for example, what I realized when I was imagining playing a game of tennis, I was lying in bed and every day I just imagined playing one game of tennis. And then I realized that I didn't need to lose any points because this was my visualization. So I started serving winning aces, winning passing shots. And the really interesting thing is when I played tennis again, admittedly against my 11-year-old cousin and his friend, me and my sister were playing, my service was better. My serving was better than it was before. Okay, wasn't maybe as powerful, but it was much more accurate. So that's one example. You can actually do something as long as it works for you. If someone starts visualizing something they used to do and they start getting upset, then because they're thinking, I can't do this, then stop doing that. But I was able to do that without that attachment. I was just able to enjoy playing a game of tennis in my mind. All right. So you can also use mental rehearsal or future pacing if you're dealing with a challenge or a situation where you want to change your behavior. So first of all, I will do the remembering a time, get myself into a resourceful state, maybe calm, relaxed, confident. And recently I gave the example that someone called me at 9:00 at night and I just answered without thinking about it. On reflection, I realised I should have just tuned in. If I tuned in, I'd realised I didn't actually want to speak to that person at that time because I wanted to finish what I was doing, washing up, and then get ready for bed, go and play the piano, have a bath. All right. So what I did is I just practiced for 30 days, just getting myself into that relaxed state, imagining the phone ringing, and then just tuning in, thinking, actually, I don't want to speak to this person right now. And by doing that, it's more likely the next time the phone rings at 9:00 that I'll just tune in and make an active choice. Another example, someone's criticised you and you noticed you got triggered. You might again remember a time where you felt a resourceful state, calm, relaxed, confident. And you might just recognise that you're an amazing human being, and even if someone criticises you, you can still feel good about yourself. You might consider, is there any kernel of what they're saying that's useful to me, or are they just being destructive? Okay? So third visualization is visualizing your ideal retreat. So this is where you create this mental getaway, all right? Picture your dream retreat, whether it's a quiet cabin, a tropical beach, a forest trail, add details, okay, the sounds of the waves or the scent of pine trees, the beautiful flowers that you see. If I'm imagining walking along the beach, I'm hearing the sounds of the waves, the sand underfoot, feeling the warmth. If I'm lying in my perfect retreat, you might do this. You might imagine a scantily clad Adonis or goddess, if you like, serving you lovely drinks or delicious fresh fruit. So you can really just be playful about this. And I remember when I did this guided relaxation, which you can access, about creating your guided, your dream retreat, people really liked that idea of having a scantily clad Adonis or goddess. If you'd like access to that guided relaxation, just comment the word retreat below and I'll give you access to that retreat and some other guided relaxations. No charge for that. Fourth strategy is a body scan visualization. This is about reconnecting to your body and allowing yourself to let go. You might imagine a warm light slowly pouring through your body from your head to your toe, filling you right up, swirling round you. And as you fill up with that golden light, it reaching every cell in your body, just allowing your body to relax, soften and let go, leaving a sense of relaxation, contentment and peace. So I have created a body scan, slightly different to the one I've described. If you'd like that one, comment body below. Number 5, you might imagine doing an activity with more calm and confidence. So for example, I had a client who found that she was getting stressed when she went to the bathroom to have a shower. So we practiced getting into that relaxed state, remembering a time, and then visualizing herself, just doing that activity, walking to the bathroom in a relaxed way, having a shower in a very relaxed, calm way, drying herself in a relaxed way, walking back to her bedroom in a relaxed way. And by doing that, she found that over time she was able to feel more relaxed about having a shower. And it had other impacts. For example, she got to the point where she could walk outside of the house and sit in the garden. Okay, so you might employ that strategy, for instance, if you want to go for a walk in a relaxed way, if you want to leave the house when you haven't left the house for a little while or longer. All right, so again, use your imagination, practice getting into that relaxed state, practice doing that activity, just taking small steps if necessary. I had a client who literally practiced walking past the front door, opening the front door when she felt ready, walking onto the mat outside the house, then walking to the gate. She just did that gradually and it helped her break through some of those limitations. Strategy 6 is visualizing a goal achieved. So maybe you've got some task that you need to do, and you can just imagine how it feels when you've achieved that task. And this can be useful if you're doing the task step by step in small steps and you feel like you want to get it done, but you just think, yeah, I need to just do it step by step. Maybe there's a little bit of impatience. I can practice just feeling how it feels when I've done this task. You might even visualize taking breaks if your tendency is to push through, and feel how that feels to pause, take a break, recharge, so that you're not going into that boom and bust cycle. All right. So allow yourself to feel those emotions of success, pride, excitement, and notice how those feelings energize you. Strategy 7 is doing another type of healing visualization. You might picture yourself with your body healing itself, noticing the white blood cells repairing tissues or energy filling your body. You might imagine some kind of calming imagery, like sitting in a pool of water which has warm water flowing through it, and as that water washes over you, washing away any sensations that you want to let go of, allowing your body to relax, again soften and let go. I have created 2 guided relaxations, one called the Relax Deeply and 2 called the Sleep Deeply. I am going to offer them, these are ones that have a cost to them, but I am going to do a Black Friday 2 for 1 offer. So if you'd like both of those for the price of one, it's £10, it's probably $11-12, comment deeply below and I will share the link. The 8th strategy is what I call the Healing Warm Oil Guided Relaxation. This is where you might imagine warm oil pouring over your body, and it's completely safe. It doesn't spoil your hair or your clothes, and it just helps your body and mind relax deeply. Again, I've created a guided relaxation. This is a free one, no charge for this. If you'd like that one, comment the word oil below and I will give that guided relaxation to you. 9th strategy is visualizing compassion towards others, especially people who you find a little bit tricky. Again, you start with remembering a time, getting into a resourceful state, maybe feeling love and compassion towards yourself. And now picture that person. You might picture them as being very small, far away, and you might recognize that they have wounds. Imagine them surrounded by love for themselves, warmth, and just notice how your body relaxes when you extend compassion for them, recognizing that their behavior has nothing to do with you, but it's more to do with their wounds. Strategy 10 is a nature connection visualization. Many people find being in nature calming, grounding. So imagine yourself in an environment that you really love. It might be a forest or a meadow or by the sea. And just feel how it feels to be in that environment, seeing everything you see, hearing the sounds that you hear, feeling the connection to the earth. I know when I visualize standing on the earth barefoot, there's something really grounding about that. I have a sense of being connected to the earth and I find it really beneficial. So experiment with that, find what works for you. So I've shared 10 ideas with you. I could share another 10. If you'd like that, let me know and I might share it in another video or a blog or a post, etc. So hopefully now you get the idea that visualization can be a really powerful tool that can help you rewire your brain, influence your physiology for your benefit. It can create calming and healing. So I really encourage you to try these practices and adapt them. Find whatever works with you, for you. Use your creativity, okay? Use your creative mind, your capacity to visualize in a way that supports you. So let me know which one particularly resonates, and I really encourage you to practice these techniques to empower yourself to create a little more calm and healing in your life. If you'd like more tips, do join my Facebook group, link below. Do follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I am more active on TikTok. I am going to be running a resilience group coaching call. In fact, 2 group coaching calls this week. There's no charge for that. And we start with a guided relaxation. And you will get access to past recordings, which include those guided relaxations that I start with, for a month. So this is your last chance to join. If you'd like to join, comment the word group below and I'll send you details. If you like this video, do leave a comment. I'd love to know what your takeaway is. Do subscribe and hit the notification button, and do share the video if you found it helpful. So this video is part of my mini series. I'll pop the link below to the first video, and actually I will put them in a playlist so you can watch the videos in order if you like. So dare to dream big dreams. Keep going. You've got this. Wishing you great health. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.